The genocide of Aboriginal Australians. The genocide of Aboriginal peoples in Australia refers to the mass killing, displacement, and destruction of Indigenous communities following British colonization starting in 1788. Many historians and Indigenous groups describe these events as genocide, though the term is debated in some political contexts. Who were the victims? Victims. Indigenous peoples of Australia, often called Aboriginal Australians. They had lived in Australia for over 60,000 years before European arrival. Hundreds of distinct nations, languages, and cultures existed. What happened? 1. Violent frontier wars, late 1700s to early 1900s. British settlers seized land after the arrival of the First Fleet. Massacres occurred as settlers expanded territory. Entire communities were wiped out in some regions. Conflict continued for over a century. A major example, Black War, 1820s to 1830s, in Tasmania. Most of the indigenous population was killed or displaced. Estimated deaths: tens of thousands of Aboriginal people died from violence. 2. Disease and population collapse. Europeans brought smallpox, influenza, and measles. Indigenous populations had no immunity. In some areas, up to 90% of the population died. 3. Forced removal of children, stolen generations. From the late 1800s to the 1970s, authorities removed Indigenous children from families. Children were placed with white families or institutions. Goal: erase Indigenous identity and culture. This policy is widely recognized as cultural genocide. 4. Land seizure and cultural destruction. Land declared terra nullius, nobody's land, by British authorities. Traditional life, languages, and cultural practices were suppressed. Population impact. Indigenous population before British settlement, 1788, approximately 750,000 or more. Estimates vary. By early 1900s, reduced to roughly approximately 100,000. Causes: violence, disease, displacement, and policies of assimilation. Recognition and debate. Many scholars and Indigenous communities describe these events as genocide under the UN definition, intent to destroy a people physically or culturally. Governments historically resisted the term, though Australia has formally apologized for past policies. 2008 National Apology.